Hello and welcome to another episode of Who Wants to Be a Gilionaire? I am your host, Squillistipated, and before we get on to our first contestant of the new season, I would like to say that you can still apply to be on the show. The applications are open again. If you did apply before, you'll have to apply again though, since I sort of changed how you applied. So go ahead and do that if you're interested in being on the show. So let's move on to our first contestant of Season 2. Welcome TheAverageGatsby to the show.
Hello.
How's it going?
Pretty average, actually.
Pretty average?
Yeah, pretty average.
You know.
Yeah. Solid 5 out of 10 day, you know. Not too bad, not too great. Not the worst day I've ever had, but, you know, definitely not the greatest. Kind of somewhere in the middle, like the average of it, you know. There's something around the lines of that.
It's a good area, you know.
Yeah, it's good. It's not too good, but it's good,
yeah.
You know.
So why don't you tell the people of the internet what you do on the internet?
Alright, well, right now I Twitch stream a little bit. I've actually been streaming for about 5 years on a couple of variety sites, but now I'm kind of just trying to break away doing it off on my own. Also, I try my best to be funny, but, you know, it's so difficult, you know. It's so difficult to be funny on Twitter. But yeah, I do have a Twitter channel that I post a good amount of material to that, you know, you can use later and claim as your own joke. You know. It's usually the better way
That's
to
what
go.
Twitter's for, really.
That's what Twitter's for, yeah. And actually, my 2016 resolution is to learn how to play the guitar, but also to make more YouTube videos. I guess I'll see if it's one of those New Year's resolutions where if I actually follow through with that, or if I inevitably, you know, just never learn how to play the guitar.
One of those things.
Yeah, you know, it's something to do,
know.
something to keep my hands busy. But yeah, that's pretty much all I do right now. Just mostly Twitter, mostly Twitch, and you know, just keep myself busy.
Yeah, man. So you've got 25 questions to get to 1 million gil.
Right.
You've got your 3 lifelines to help you along the way. You've got your critical hit, which allows you to take away 2 of the incorrect answers, leaving you with 1 correct and 1 incorrect answer. You've got your dual wield, which lets you guess 2 answers at the same time. And you've got your glitch, which lets you glitch out the question and skip it entirely. Are you ready to make this journey?
Probably not, honestly. Yeah, I'm kind of sleepy, you know.
I mean,
normally when I start games, you know, I kind of try and start in the pub, you know, get all my potions and all that, and then I go out and adventure, but I don't really think I have very much of a choice, do I?
No.
Yeah, man, that's not good. Alright, I guess I'll see what happens. I mean, what? To win is to get 25 questions,
yeah.
Right? So really, I guess I really just have to make about, like 12, 13 questions, and that's about average, right?
It's about average.
It's about average, so that's about where I'll be shooting for, I suppose.
Alrighty, so let's get on to your very first question.
Alrighty.
Your first question for 1 gil. In the Mario Brothers games, how does Luigi relate to Mario? Is it...
Well, you know...
Is he A, his next door neighbor, B, his sister, C, his brother, or D, his landlord?
You know, I actually watched this movie. I actually watched the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. And I definitely watched the movie that actually had the Koopa Tower scene removed. For
reasons.
For reasons. Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna say jet fuel can melt steel beams, but I definitely watched that movie, and I definitely saw Bob-omb take down a tower, a, you know, non-named, just random tower. Not gonna say which one. So I can automatically assume that they at least live together, so next door neighbor's out of the question. And I don't really think Luigi would make a very good landlord, despite what the Mario Kart 8 death stare scenes look like. I don't think he's very intimidating. So take D out as well. Then we're down to brother or sister. Yeah, see, I know that Peach is his sister, so I'm pretty sure that Mario and Luigi are brothers, right? I think I'm gonna go with C.
That's correct.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware Peach isn't the sister. Gotta keep it interesting, man. Gotta keep throwing curveballs at him. Keep it fresh.
Alrighty, let's move on to question number 2 for 2 gil. What is the main color of the Nintendo character Kirby? Is he A, green, B, pink, C, yellow, or D, blue? Hey, Twinsies didn't get the memo. Oh my, are those all Kirby's? Holy crap. What?
$30. Wait a
Why?
minute, I even have the...
What?
Mmm.
Oh, is it the anniversary?
No, this is,
The TV show?
It even comes with the Warp Star, too. And, 2 more. Oh, hello.
Oh my god.
Projectile Kirby's. They're actually stacking Kirby's that I
Oh my gosh.
went ahead and purchased off of PlayAsia maybe 2 years ago. I saw them, I was like, I have to have those for my desk. So, without a doubt, it's definitely B, pink.
That is correct. Jesus, that's a lot of Kirby's.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite the fan of Kirby. It's one of the few games that I legitimately enjoy 100%ing.
So why don't we move on to question number 3, worth 5 gil. What is the name of the main protagonist in the Halo series? Is he A, Master Chief, B, Kratos, C, Snake, or D, Scorpion?
So I actually saw this anime. And I live by the code of, they tell him to surrender, you're outnumbered, and he says, bullshit, you're never outnumbered when you have a tank. So I'm pretty sure Kratos doesn't drive a tank, and I think Scorpion is misspelled.
Probably.
And Snake, yeah, I don't think tanks are sneaky, so he's probably out. So I'm gonna have to go with A, Master Chief, yeah, because I think a Master Chief would be in a tank. Sounds about right.
Is that your final answer?
Oh, that's definitely my final answer.
That is correct. gotta make sure. Sometimes.
Sometimes it could be Master Chief, and then they can go. You know what? Actually, Snake looks like a really good answer now.
Exactly. People change their minds on a dime.
Actually, I guess technically Venom Snake does drive a tank.
Oh.
Okay, see, these are the curveballs that I'm talking about. C could have been the answer.
It could have been. Alrighty, question number 4, worth 10 gil. In the Mortal Kombat series of games, what is it called when a player uses a finishing move on his or her opponent? Is it A, murder, B, a fatality, C, an assassination, or D, a punishment?
So, I'll say it right now. I don't like Mortal Kombat. I really don't like Mortal Kombat. I actually, I play fighting games quite a bit, and another one of my resolutions this year is going to try and be getting into the professional, or at least the Houston fighting game scene for Street Fighter V. I have tons of friends. Some of them already do play on that professional level, and we've played so many fighting games: Blaze Blue, Guilty Gear, P4A. Marvel vs. Capcom, UMVC, all kinds of stuff, and especially Street Fighter. And then we look at Mortal Kombat and we go, man, I hate their fighting system. They brought it over to Killer Instinct. I said, I hate it. I hate it. And technically, with this question, there is more than just the fatality. But so B, final answer, fatality. Yeah.
That is correct.
Excellent.
Alright, moving on to question number 5, worth 15 gil. Which of the following sports is not a game you can play in the game Wii Sports? Is it A, golf, B, bowling, C, football, or D, tennis?
So actually, I haven't watched the movie yet. I didn't watch the movie yet.
It's a good movie.
I heard the movie was really good. Jaden Smith was the football kid, and then Will Smith was the parent that teaching the football. And the show's about concussions, and how in Wii Sports, all the YouTube videos that arose, people swatting them around, and ultimately having to get a even bigger Wiimote sleeve because people just don't understand that you don't throw the Wiimote, guys. It's not actually a bowling ball or a football. You don't really throw a golf ball or a tennis ball, so those two questions are out. Those two answer choices are out. It's definitely not golfing. It's definitely not tennis because you don't throw your golf club or tennis racket. So now we're down to football and bowling. Now, I actually suck at bowling. I went bowling the other day and I couldn't break 100 within 4 games. and I can credit Wii Sports for that. Wii Sports ruined my life. So, you better believe that I know that the answer is C, final answer.
That is correct. You gotta watch that movie. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Wii Sports movie, it was pretty good. Iwata was in it. Yeah.
He was.
Yeah.
It's a good cameo appearance.
Yeah, yeah. It's like Stan Lee of movies.
Yeah. Alrighty, moving on to question number 6. We're 25, Gil. Which of the following is not an official Pokemon game? Is it A, Heart Gold, B, Fire Red, C, Diamond, or D, Fury Gray?
Now, I think this is actually a trick question. Because I've seen stuff like this at those Mexican flea markets. I think this because I've seen the Heart Sapphire where it's got a big whale on it with Iron Man hands on it. So I think this might be a trick question that probably does exist in the world. That being said, so Heart Gold, I actually owned that. Go figure. Fire Red, I did not play this generation. I looked on it and I said, I really don't think that I want to repurchase a game I already purchased. Also, I would have gotten blue version, but instead they had leaf green. Come on, Nintendo. Squirtle's good. Blastoids, you can actually use them. Rapid Spinners. Mm-hmm. Then you've got Diamond. I actually bought Pearl. And then I bought Platinum. And the thing about Platinum is, Platinum is gray. But it wasn't Fury Platinum. So I think D is the answer, final answer.
That is correct.
It's good. Platinum is, believe it or not, actually, Platinum is, from what I've heard, the hardest thing to Nuzlocke because of the Giratina sequence. The Giratina sequence is actually one super long sequence where you go through 2 or 3 different Team Galaxy trainers. Yeah, is that their name?
I
Team
think
Galaxy.
Galaxy. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
something like that.
like
Galactic.
Or Galactic. There you go. Galactic. Team Galactic. Yeah, you go through all of that and then obviously finish off with Giratina and try and catch him if you're lucky, or if you're unlucky, you kill him and send him to the Shadow Realm.
Alrighty, let's see if you can send this next question to the Shadow Realm. For question number 7, worth 50 Gil. The popular game Dota 2 is considered what kind of game? Is it A, first-person shooter, B, a platformer, C, a sandbox RPG, or D, a MOBA?
Now, I actually saw this movie. And I know for fact that they weren't shooting people. Platformer, I'm 100% sure it's not a platformer. Sandbox RPG, the way some of my friends talk about Dota 2, all they ever want to talk about, but my custom modes, they would almost make it seem like it is a sandbox RPG. But I do know that it is a MOBA, a massive online battle arena. Final answer.
That is correct.
Or is it massive or multiplayer online battle arena?
I think it is multiplayer.
Yeah, probably.
Don't quote me on that, though. Alrighty. Moving on to question number 8, worth 75 Gil. In Pokemon Emi, a feature in the 3DS Pokemon games, what can a trainer feed to his or her Pokemon? Is it A, Poke Puffs, B, Poke Treats, C, Poke Pops, or D, Poke Dots?
Now, that's interesting because the only thing I can think of whenever I think of trainers feeding their Pokemon anything is feeding them Poffins, and that they can't live off of Poffins because of that godly video. That video is so good. And I don't see Poffins up there, so I mean, I see Puffs, but I mean, I don't think it's dots. Pokemon don't have Dippin' Dots. That's food of the future. And Pops, gotta have my Pops. But I don't feel confident enough about this question, so I think I'm gonna have to glitch it out.
You're gonna glitch it? You're gonna skip it entirely?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to skip it entirely. Can I take a swing at it still?
You can.
Is it Puffs?
It is.
Son of a... I knew it!
It was so close.
Knew it! I knew it. I was almost there.
So we have glitched your question out. So you have moved on to question number 9, worth 100 gil. In the game Animal Crossing New Leaf, what job do you perform in the town? Are you A, a hairdresser, B, a shopkeeper, C, a mayor, or D, a waiter or waitress?
Okay, so this one, I actually haven't played the game. My girlfriend loves Animal Crossing, so if I get this wrong, I'll have to not be able to show her this YouTube video. Alright, so hairdresser, not exactly the most, outgoing job in a video game, unless you're playing, there is a game where you actually are a hairdresser. Welcome to, I am the Zohan. Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
I've
he is a hairdresser. Let's see, shopkeeper. That sounds reasonable. Mayor also sounds reasonable, because it's your town. Come on, man. Waiter or waitress. Yeah, that's an anime, so that's definitely not the answer. Man, I don't want to be the guy who loses on question 9.
So you're on B and C.
I'm on B and C. I don't want to use a lifeline right after you used another lifeline though.
So what are you leaning towards?
I'm leaning towards mayor. I mean, shopkeeper sounds, you collect stuff in the game. Man, I'm gonna.
So has your girlfriend never said anything about?
She tells me, so her favorite character is Lily. So much so that she actually named her cat Lily.
Oh.
Yeah. So and she says, "Oh yeah, it's a great game. One of my friends, he actually doesn't live here anymore. He moved out of town. He also loves Animal Crossing. Had it for the GameCube, played a lot of it. But I'm gonna have to akimbo B and C. I know it's C, but I don't want to put it up to chance or dual wield B and C. My inner Call of Duty, my Cow of Duty.
All right, so you'll choose. What's your two favorite? What is your favorite weapon to dual wield?
It's got to be B or C. Oh, what's my favorite weapon to dual wield? Probably I don't play a lot of shooters, but in Halo 2 was the first time you could start dual wielding guns, and we were always like, it's so cool. And dual needlers was the dirtiest, dankest, just and then they explode into pink dust. It's like what I would imagine a glitter gun would be if you shot somebody with just a ton of glitter and then they just exploded into a gigantic pile of glitter. That's what it would be like. It'd be like the worst weapon of all time. It'd probably be banned from use in like several countries because glitter is literally Hitler. But dual needlers, definitely the coolest.
Alright, so you're going to equip your dual needlers and guess both B and C.
Did one of them explode into pink gill? Or
so I can tell you that B is incorrect. And
it's gotta be C.
Tell you that C is correct.
I knew it. Who would cut? Well, I mean, you have.
Yeah, it's almost there.
Yeah.
Well, that sound means that we are finished with this episode. So we will meet you back next episode, and Gatsby here will try and finish off to get to 25 questions for 1 million gil.
Will I make it? I really don't know. You have to look. You have to watch the next one. Anything can happen.
So you can find the links to all of his stuff down in the description.
There's not a lot.
and we will both see you next episode.